We're glad to have you back to our second conversation. The Executive Vice President of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited Downstream, Mr. Adedapo Segun, has emphasized the need for a perfectly competitive market to ensure stable petroleum prices and supply in Nigeria. He expressed concerns that the current pump price does not accurately reflect prevailing market conditions. He made this known at one of our TVC's current affairs program, where Mr. Segun clarified that NNPC's role as sole importer of petrol was not a deliberate choice by the company, but a response to market conditions. For the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, whose members own filling stations across all the nook and crannies of the country, how is this back and forth about availability and pricing of petrol affecting their businesses and their day-to-day dealings? I have the national president of the Independent Marketers Association of Nigeria in the person of Mr. Abubakar Magandi Shetima. Alhaji Abubakar, thank you so much. It's good to have you on the program.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I must say it's not been a very easy time now for your members and everyone operating in the petroleum industry, particularly downstream. Tell us about your experience and what are some of your suggestions for solutions to this challenge that has become a recurrent decimal?
Well, just as you know, we independent petroleum marketers, and just like what you have said, we have the highest retail outlet in the country. And our experience is just like what you have been seeing now in the town. There are some queue. We too, the same thing apply to our members. They have a lot of trucks waiting for loading in various depots in the country.
So what do you think is responsible for this back and forth, particularly with regards to pricing? What is IPMAN's position? What do you think?
Well, you know, right from the time when the NNPCL mentioned their concern about the debts that they are owing other countries, so actually from there, we too, the same thing, this unavailability of the product started affecting my members. But nevertheless, we are in contact with the NNPCL, the best way that we can be able to follow so that the product will be available in the whole country.
Because it's quite worrisome that when we all thought that the Dangote refinery was coming on stream to help address this challenge, Dangote refinery is on stream now, production has started though, and I don't think your members have gone there to truck anything, but it seems that that's not the solution, the final solution.
Well, you know, for Dangote, we are still waiting, even though yesterday he sent a letter to us that he wanted to partner with independent petroleum marketers, which we are happy with his letter. So immediately, maybe by next week, we can go and see how we can start discussing on the way we can start having product through him.
Deregulation seems to be the way out of this. What is IPMAN's position on deregulation? Total deregulation.
Well, you know, yes, you know, since the coming of Mr. President, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he has already announced that there is no subsidy. So actually, we too, we support the program. And because the most important thing to what we have been seeing, let the product be available in the country instead of having scarcity today and tomorrow. So we are supporting the program. We are not against it. And already we key into the program. And we are waiting for the government to start full implementation of the program and started participating.
So what is your role now as IPMAN to help government also support and address some of this challenge they face, particularly with distribution?
Well, you know, our role is we have already told all our members, especially those who has outstanding ticket in various depots, to go and see the way they can start loading. And I'm in contact with the managing director, NNPCL, we have been discussing the way my members will be getting this product to the tank farms, because you know, as you already know, it's only the NNPC is the sole importer. They are the only people who are importing this petroleum product to the country, and we too, we heavily rely on them. They are our supplier. So if they didn't supply to us, the next way we can be able to source the product is through private depot owners.
And we hear many times that the depot owners are also selling. Sometimes it could be higher. So my question to you now would be, how do you also check excesses of your members? Because in some cases, we hear that they have products in their tanks, but they don't want to sell. Or sometimes they want to sell at higher prices. How do you also, as an association, check all of these excesses? Nigerians are feeling this pain.
Yes, actually, you have been seeing us always talking about, we have been informing the NNPCL, they should stop carrying our product to the private depot owners. They should give us our product direct, because if the product is with us, all these challenges that you have been seeing, I know even if there is challenges, it will be a minimal challenges. And in the issue of the price too, because if we get it direct, there is no need of selling it at a higher rate. But now, since we depend on the private depot owners, we have to source this product at a higher cost. I learned that even today in Lagos, some private depot owners, they are selling PMS at the rate of 990 naira per liter. And you know, for us to transport this product at the rate of 990 naira per liter in the northern part of the country, the price will be so higher. That is the reason why we inform all our members to rely on the supply through the NNPC, so that we can be able to source this product at a little lower rate, so that we can bring it and sell it to our customers.
This is really, indeed, very, very, very worrisome. But I still like to ask that, what is your relationship with the likes of NNPC and all with regards to addressing this challenge? Have you been meeting with the likes of NUPRC and NNPC regulators on this issue?
Yes, our relationship is cordial. We have been collaborating with them, and we have been informing them all our difficulties. So actually, what they are telling us, they will see our problems, so that we too, we can be able to be having our product direct and discharge in our tank farms and start selling to our customers.
How are your members, some that are borrowed loans, some that are indebted, how are they able to cope with this challenge in their businesses? Can you tell us some practical experiences or what they've told you about how this has impacted their businesses?
No, actually, it's very, very painful, because I know there are some of my members who borrow bank money for almost getting to 4 months. They put the ticket, they cannot be able to load this product. So, you know, the bank will not tell you that you didn't load, because every day they will be charging you. So actually, our members too, they are in pain, but nevertheless, we are encouraging them, because we doesn't have any business that we can do apart from this business. So we are encouraging them at least to try to see they do their best and bring the product, sell it in their filling station to the customers.
This is really very, very serious times for Nigerians. But what would you think about, I asked you about deregulation. And many say that we are yet to fully deregulate the downstream of our oil and gas industry, because if we fully deregulate, that means that we could be buying even above the price that it is at the moment. But Ipman, you guys, you are practitioners, you are players in this market. Do you think that total deregulation would help this market grow, make it competitive, and affect pricing?
Yes, actually it will help the market, but already we advise the body concerned. We say, let's, like now, as you mentioned about Dangote refinery, if Dangote refinery started functioning fully, and let's see how our Nigerian refinery like Petrol refinery, Warri refinery, and Kaduna refinery, let's try and see how we can put these refineries in order before the government can fully deregulate the sector. Because I think if we have done it that way, it will be better so that there will be no much hardship to the masses. And actually, we recommend what the Mr. President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, his introduction of CNG program. So let us see how this CNG program will be all over to the country, because if the program is being all over, at least we know the pressure which most of the people are putting on PMS, it will be reduced, whereby the CNG is a little bit at a lower rate, and Nigerians will be using CNG instead of using PMS, because PMS, as of now, if it was being fully deregulated, it will be at a higher cost.
So you think that CNG can come to the rescue? What about you? Are you creating your stations to also be able to accommodate the gas plants and all of that, so that you can also key into government's initiative of CNG to run vehicles?
Yes, already we tell all our members to fully participate into the CNG program, because already we have the space for the CNG, whereby we may start with the combustion, and we are still in discussing with the Minister of Gas on how he can accommodate independent petroleum marketers to be fully in the CNG program, because if the independent petroleum marketers are being involved in the system, definitely it will easily go everywhere in the country, because anywhere you go in the country, you will see our filling stations there. And we need some assistance from the government so that we can be able to see how we can start converting vehicles to CNG.
Okay, finally, Mr. President, before I let you go, what more do you think needs to be done with regards to this? Because what Nigerians want fuel. They want to drive to petrol stations and be able to get fuel. That is what they want. They're not interested in all of these issues and all of that. When are we going to get to that point? You see, the questions are really very difficult to even put together. But I want to just, what do you think? What are your strict advices? You've been in this industry for some time. What do you think government needs to do? Particularly pricing. Pricing is what I want you to really happen. What do you think can be done? Or do you think that the market should just be totally opened and we know where we are headed?
Well, you know, just like what I have said, I think the measure that the government presently, let the owners of the filling stations, let them start having their allocation direct, so that all these minor issues, it can be solved easily. Just like, let me cite an example now. They send some up to 100 and something ticket in Pinnacle since day before yesterday, but there are challenges in loading in Pinnacle. That is why you have been seeing this small queue. But if say this product is being given directly to independent petroleum marketers tank farm, we can easily load our product in time and carry it inside our filling stations and sell. Because by the time when they said, we independent petroleum marketers, till we go to the private depot owners and load this product, anything can happen. One, they may decide to say their facilities are not in good condition. Second, they may decide to add higher price, which at the end of the day, if we buy this product at a higher price, we have no option than to add our margin and sell, whereby the product will be cost to the motorist or to the Nigerians.
Well, let's see how it all plays out as things move on. I must thank you so much. If things improve, whichever way, we'll have you again to talk about it and, of course, assess how things are going. National President, Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, and Mr. Abubakar Maigandi Shetima. Thank you so much, and do enjoy the rest of your day. We
thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, well, let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll discuss markets. Mr. Rotimi Fakayejo is standing by for that discussion.